Hi, how are you doing? If you are new, my name is Dajni and this is Sleepy Witch Tarot. And today this video is going to be a specific video for Gemini's Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a timeless read, so whenever the time that you're looking at it, it could resonate for you then. If you resonate with this reading, please like, save, subscribe, share. Check out my Patreon. Check out TikTok and um, other links in my link tree. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this started. Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so we have some really heavy energy coming in. Um, I do feel like this is some kind of like recent past energy that you are getting over. Because the card that really came out first was the Tower. And a lot of people were really scared of the Tower, but I think the Tower is a very phenomenal energy that awakens things in your life to set out new paths and new beginnings. The Tower is represented as destruction and chaos, but it just means changing. Basically, something that wasn't working for you anymore, you're moving on to rebuild something better. I love this energy. I like it. And what are you rebuilding? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is a card that really speaks of, I said Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Maybe the Ten of Cups is something that you're obtaining to as well. But the Ten of Pentacles is a card that is basically saying that you're focused on building from the ground up. You're building on family. You're working on your finances. You're focused on the prosperity and having happier moments. When I see the Ten of Pentacles comes out, no more struggle. 10 is the ultimate number of pentacles. That's what we all try to obtain to. Same with cups. Maybe this is going to be, for some of y'all, this could be like a budding romance at your job. For other people, this could be just a new beginning. Finding your happiest moments when you're like pursuing your passions and careers and building in your family, building on your home. This could even talk about you finding a new residence, moving, travel. The next card that did come out was the Sun, and the Sun is Leo energy. And when I see the Sun can represent happiness and prosperity. It can represent creative, being strong and resilient and shining. The Sun does represent illumination, and it represents knowledge of the mind and the divine masculine. Maybe you're focused on action. Maybe you're focused on your passions. Maybe you're focused on creation. The next card that I have for you is the Hierophant. And the Hierophant can come in as basically bringing things together, seeing the truth in everything. Maybe there's choices that you're making for your spiritual development at this time. Maybe you feel like you were on the right path, and all of a sudden with this Tower card coming in, you had to switch things up, change up a little bit. The Hierophant can really bring in truth and enlightenment, opening new doors. And the next card that I have for you is the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who is patient and kind, who understands. The Queen of Cups is that emotional fulfillment. And it's someone that maybe you're looking at, maybe you're looking for. Maybe you just want to be seen and understood. I feel like strong empath energy within this reading. I do also feel like there is a little bit of masking your emotions, though. Hiding your cards and hiding tricks up your sleeve because you're still healing. And you don't want a lot of people to know your business, which I completely understand that. You don't want a lot of people to understand or try to connect with you at this time since you're vulnerable. The first card that did come out was Chiron, and Chiron is basically the wounded healer. Searching for your inner truth and power by helping other people overcome situations that you have went through previously. Chiron is also about, maybe you're seeing a lot of keys because you did have the Hierophant, which is opening new doors with keys. And then Chiron is like, every time I see it, I see the symbol of a key. Unlocking, cleansing, spiritual growth, teacher, gifts, soul's wounds. I also have the lunar eclipse, which we had a lunar eclipse in October on the 28th. And that was also a full moon as well. Maybe something happened around the 28th of October. This says it's about dramatic change, shifts in perception, unveiling, endings and beginnings, new beginnings. And then we have Uranus, which is about freedom, revolution, changing things up, searching for your light, searching for your inspiration. This card can really talk about unexpected surprises and sudden shocking changes, but it's not always bad. They can be very positive. Which the next card that came in was the second house, which is money. Taurus energy rules the second house. Maybe you were focused on a Taurus. Maybe Taurus is in your chart as well. The second house is really about material possessions, money and work, income, aesthetics, security. On the bottom of the deck, we have the gibbous moon. And the gibbous moon really says that you're close to achieving a goal. Pay extra attention, details, focus, maturity, fullness. It's final phase before completion. So I do feel like with these keys coming out, there's a lot of cycles in your life that is ending, a lot of things in your life that could be ending, and you feel like there's a lot of fear or a lot of weight. Right now is a really good time to look inward, do some shadow work, do some space clearing, energy clearing and cleansing. Maybe there's some things that, I always say that this is a really good method of cleansing, is going through your home and anything that is not useful, anything that you don't need, anything that is just collecting dust, upcycle it. Give it to someone who needs it. And you are making and clearing space for new energy. We have the photograph card that did come out, and the photograph card really talks about making memories, missing old memories, being nostalgic, looking at photos and being like, wow, I can't believe that's where I was, or look how much I've changed. I'm getting a mother's energy coming in right when I said that. For someone, this could be a mother energy that's already passed over. I'm getting a couple names. So the names that's coming out is like Tina and Tanya. Tina or Tanya. It's something very close to that specific message for one person. We also have the hand of cards that did come out. It says taking a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, and gambling. Behind that is also date, meeting someone new, getting back out there, planning and setting a date for something important. Now, when I get the date cards, this could be like, a doctor's appointment. This could be a special, time in your life that you need to be present. You need to be awakened to understand some things. Thank you, Spirit. We got Gula, the goddess of healing. And Gula is basically that moment that comes into your life, and it's like, I really need to look inward. I really need to focus on positive changes at hand. And if you look at her third eye chakra-ish area, it's like in between the third eye and the crown is being illuminated. And this is really about you setting your mind on something and going for it. But before you do that, you need to take a few days or a few weeks to really heal some of the things that you have been postponing. Some of the things like, oh, we can do it tomorrow, or we can do it again another day. That card is specifically calling out spiritual awareness, asking, praying, meditating, grounding. I'm seeing stars too, as well. Maybe it's like the energy of you going outside and wishing on a star, praying to the moon, saying, the universe, please hear me, help me. And we also have conclusions are within reach, and there's another full moon eclipse. So that is a double confirmation and synchronistic around the 28th of October is when things started to change and to shift. I do feel like you are no longer holding on to negative things, negative people, negative attributes, toxic situations. And on the bottom of the card, you have Uzami for humor. Laughter is a really good medicine. Makes me think of that movie with Patch Adams with Robin Williams. As long as you know someone was laughing, they wasn't crying. So maybe bring in some friends to bring in that fun side. Express yourself in art, music. That's a really good way to channel pain, is through arts. Gives me strong Leo energy. Now, the first card that I have for you is romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring. Now, I do feel like this is my Cinderella card. Every time I look at her dress, I think Cinderella. It's like the new age Cinderella with the like butterflies on like the chiffon part up here. But anyway, this card makes me think of Cinderella, and Cinderella was going through a hard time. You know this, right? Cinderella's story, it was traumatic. She was doing everything for everyone else, knowing she was worthy, knowing who she was, knowing that she would still help. It's that empath energy. I will give, I will give, I will give, until she couldn't give no more. Her heart was broken. She ran out into the middle of the garden. She started to cry. I don't want to cry, but it's that star energy coming out again. She was crying, and a star came, which was her fairy godmother. And she transformed her. And the fairy godmother said, you only got to midnight, right? But all she needed was a few hours to make the biggest impression of her life. That changed her life. Sometimes it's in those small moments. Small moments. And then we have, this could be the one. So this could be the one. It says you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. This ain't going to resonate for everyone, but if you resonate it for you, then that message was directly meant for you. Let's see what else is coming out. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. The first card that came out was the Daffodil for Hope. And anytime I get this card, a lot of people don't know that the Latin name for daffodils were narcissus. Like the narcissistic energy, like type person. It was said in mythology and lore that Narcissus was transformed into being a daffodil. Or something around that line. This is Taurus energy. Daffodils don't grow near other things because daffodils are toxic to an extent. So make sure that you're planted near good things, with good people, good energy. Birds of a feather flock together is what I just heard. Now this card is number 38. Once I reduce that, I get 11. And 11 is the number of your North Node, your spiritual self, your higher self. It's about wisdom, intellect, power, learning, adaptions. And then we got the pumpkin dragon for mystery. And 3 sunflowers. Sunflowers can represent family. They can represent healing and abundance and growth and stability and the harvest. It's time to know the seeds that you plant will be harvested. The seeds that you planted in the spring, those good intentions and good love and good energy and good vibes, you're going to receive a gift. You're going to receive that happy-go-lucky energy. It's going to pep you up. It's going to boost you up. You're going to be like, thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. But we also have consistent. To grow, you have to... And look, there's a little snail on the card. Slow and steady wins the race. But snails can mean that you're going through a big transformation, because transformations don't happen like that. It takes time. So continue on your healing journey. Continue on thriving. Continue on focusing on the things that you can, because you are blessed. Let yourself fly. And I'm going to go ahead and pull an animal. If you want to go ahead and take a guess at what animal that I might pull. It can be any animal. Let's see if your intuition is where you think it is. All right, I got it. And if you would have said the B, you would have been 100% right. The B stands for community because bees work together, not against each other. There's the sunflower message again. Wow, there was so many cards that had sunflowers on them. The sun card, sunflowers, you see them? Trying to find the sunflowers. Sunflowers could be a big synchronicity for you as well. And your message says, you are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness, and you are the queen or the king of abundance. Now, one thing is with bees, they don't chase, they attract. Maybe that's an affirmation or a mantra you need to carry with you. I don't chase, I attract. I attract everything that I need. You are going to have a wonderful harvest coming in. You are blessed. And I want to say thank you so much, and I hope that you resonated with this. And like, share, subscribe. Check out my Patreon. I do extra content on there, and I do other things on there as well. So, thank you.